Hi there guys, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'll be comparing two fragrances which are two different versions of the very same fragrance. One is a flanker to the other and one is a more recent release, other one is a discontinued one. And I have a funny story to tell you, share with you, but scent of the morning is Guerlain Homme, a little bit of the older formulation, okay? This fragrance is such lovely fragrance to wear first thing in the morning. Nice little buttery iris, very nice lipsticky vibes going on, very soft and inoffensive. Think of Prada L'Homme if you like that. It's sweeter version of Prada L'Homme. So now today we're going to be talking Guerlain. Okay, Guerlain House. I had both this fragrance for some time, and I had one of these fragrances which is Guerlain Homme, and this is EDP Intense. Okay, Eau de Parfum Intense 80 ml version, the big bottle. Sorry, the big size bottle. They also had 50 ml, I guess. So this one's then the older style bottle like Low Boise, Guerlain Homme. These bottles are super rare to find now. I had this bottle. I once needed some cash, urgent cash, and I sold it off for a very cheap price tag. And guess what? The brother sold it yesterday, and I saw it. I had to get it back because I was missing it so much. Okay, so we'll be putting this against Guerlain Homme EDP. This one, you guys know, Mojito, Ram, and I'll be comparing them side by side for a reason. I haven't seen any comparison video so far. I have seen Guerlain Homme EDP versus Low Boise by Sebastian Zara. I also did that. But Guerlain has a lot of fragrances. They have linked with each other. These two are very close. Okay, and I'll let you know what are the differences if my nose detects any. And I don't have the boxes, so I'm just showing the bottles. So first of all, side by side, you see they're very different style bottles. Okay, this one is the more newer approach. You see this in Guerlain Vetiver, and then you see them in not Moulin Rouge, Abbey Rouge. Then I also have Vetiver Extreme, Liege, Low Boise. They have this kind of bottles. The juice is kind of like grayish, very nice juice. This comes in, I think, 50, 100 and 200 ml. This one on the other hand, 50 and 80 ml. The bottle is like this old school classic. Cap has Guerlain logo, and then base it will say EDP Intense 80 ml. Okay, so EDP Intense versus EDP. What are the differences? First of all, both the bottles I really like, and they have excellent sprayer, really works well. I think my hands are empty actually. Let me put them side by side and I'll tell you the notes breakdown, their differences, and then I'll talk about what my experiences are. So I'm really happy to get back that one. Okay, just go one spray for the review. The other one, I'm gonna change this. I'm never gonna sell this again ever again. Atomizer looks really awesome. Okay, so there you go. So let's see. Okay, this one sprays more like a kind of like a cloud. Okay, other one is very straightforward, pinpoint, straightforward. Okay, so this is hard to find, discontinued. This is available, and this is 100 ml. This is 80 ml. Two differences: EDP Intense. Okay, but basically both are EDP concentration. So let me read out the notes, and we will talk about the differences. Okay, so the first one I will talk about, read the notes, is Guerlain Homme EDP Intense, the vintage version. Vintage version has top notes like mint, mojito, and rhubarb. Middle notes are rum, geranium, floral notes. Okay, and base notes are vetiver, Virginian cedar, and patchouli. Okay, and let's read out the other one, the Guerlain Homme EDP. This one supposedly has a little bit different notes breakdown. Just check them on. I'll put Fragrantica link. You can check. Spicy mint, lime, rum up top. A little bit different. Middle notes are floral notes. Base notes are vetiver, cedar, and patchouli. So they change little bit, but most of the 90% notes stay similar. So let's see what you get. You know, like after spraying, because that's what that matters most. What they smell like. In my left hand is that Guerlain Homme EDP. Right hand is this one. Okay, so there are a lot of similarities and there are some differences. What I get from these, let me talk about this one first. I get beautiful that mojito, that rum, you know, that the sweet rum and the mint. And it's just sweetened. It's really long lasting too, and it's actually a little bit fresher, and doesn't have that darkness as much as I would like. This is more brighter. It can go head on head with Low Boise easily. So I think this is more citrusy, more summer wearable, and the sweetness just gets so lovely on me, on my skin. It just develops so sweet. So it's a boozy perfume, fresh perfume, vetiver. Basically that's the combination. It's very simplistic, comforting. Even you can wear this at your workplace, you'll get a lot of respect. For the price tag, this is very affordable. I think this one you can pick it up somewhere between $40-$45 in Bangladesh. International market 35 to 40 bucks. Other side, Guerlain Homme EDP Intense. Why I want to compare this? Because they have a lot of similarities. when I smell this for the first time, like on the top note, a little bit different. The rhubarb note makes that difference, and it's a little bit darker, sweet. Like this is also sweet, but this is bright sweet. This is a little bit dark, more syrupy sweet. But the thing is, I'll tell you one thing, not hugely different. Like this is not like L'Homme versus L'Homme Intense by Prada, okay? They smell very alike, cousins, brothers, but that bit of bitter darkness in this, which makes it winter wearable, nighttime. And this fragrance actually pushes a lot. The vintage version is really good. If you can get this one, Guerlain Homme, or you can get Guerlain Homme Low Boisé, the older version, get those. Obviously, it's going to be better choice, but the price is going to be 2-3 times more than the current versions. Okay, so this was discontinued. They discontinued some other versions in the middle. So Guerlain's, whatever perfume you get, just basically buy it. That's what my lesson has been. So 80 ml versus 100, you might think I'm paying 2-3 times more for this instead of this. Isn't it an easier thing? I pick it up because they smell very together, like alike. Both of them have the mojito vibe, a little bit of masculine vibe. Differences. Okay, first thing, I think this is more approachable. This fragrance is a lot more wearable all year round, and this one any age can wear it. Even though this one is a more classy fragrance, you can mature gentlemen will rock it with more confidence, but I think teenagers can approach this. If you're 30s, you can approach it, but this one has a little bit of seriousness, and I would say 40 plus men, mature guys, would absolutely enjoy wearing this. Will give them so much confidence. This fragrance, save it for special occasions. Do not wear this casually. Okay, so that's my first like out of the two differences. And the thing is, performance wise, both really perform really well, but I think the vintage version will have 1 to 2 hours extra performance, but projection wise, they're both kind of on the softer side. This one in the opening at first very strong, but slowly comes like 2-3 feet. That's the projection range, but long lasting. Both are very long lasting. Where can you wear it? I think this fragrance will be very good for outdoors. Okay, if you're wearing this indoors, it can be a bit too sweet and boozy. If you, let's say, wearing this by the poolside, outside where you have like, let's say, a house warming party, or you're having like a baby shower, or you're having like a pre-wedding party or something like that, or you are having what do you call those the guys, they have the party, like the bachelor's party. These are good fragrance, fun fragrance, just gonna get booze, you're gonna get like knocked out. Absolutely go for this one. But if you wanna go for office program, or you're getting like a wedding in the church, this is the fragrance I would go for it. Very memorable perfume, very special fragrance. And Guerlain, I'll tell you one thing, at first you may not like this house that much, which was the case for me. I did not care for this house, I'll tell you. I did not like any Guerlain fragrance at first. I had Liege, I sold that off. I had launched in the Guerlain EDT, I sold it off, and I regretted it big time. Then I started buying slowly, one by one. I have more than, I think, 15, or at least around 15 fragrances from Guerlain. I plan to buy more. I love Shalimar, I love L'Homme EDP line, I have Liege line, I have those other Abbey Rouge line. I plan to buy Dress Code, many other. Okay, so Guerlain house, first of all, forget about the reference comparison. Give huge love to this niche house. They are truly amazing, and these price points, it's like hard to believe how they give this kind of quality. So overall, which one should you pick? If you actually do not care for the minute differences and, like, let's say 1 to 2 hours performance, I think this is a better pick for you. Okay, more available, more affordable, and this fragrance is more approachable and versatile. Also has great performance, more citrusy, more mint, and less darkness. This is more fun, and you can throw it on casually. You will not feel guilty. On the other hand, if your thing is to get a vintage, if you really like the vintage, you should definitely hunt it down. Pay around like $70-$80, not more than that. But these are actually the OG bottles, so always gonna be OG, is gonna be OG, right? Older formulation. I love this fragrance. If you ask me to pick one, I'll pick both. I'll pick both for casual, this for special occasion, Guerlain Homme EDP Intense. But they are very similar. The sweet boozy vibes, they are very similar in that, just that bit darker, longer lasting, a little bit more mature. That's the comparison. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'm just happy I could compare them. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.